Somehow we all prevailed. By the time I was 17, we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. The punter Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! Liking 18! Ready, right?
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, heading it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Rocky, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on, come on. Hey, hey.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
40-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. That one's complete, right side. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Penix working from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bravo 80. Mustang 19. Hey. Dragon 60.
Fourth down, here's Penix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 6 Mustang 19.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18, Cardi, go! 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, right here. Come 19, come 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. And This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 2.
From the gun, runs for Krosky Merritt. Breaks through and breaks away. And he cuts it back right. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing Penix. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The Commanders' rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Third down, it's Penix. Called in by Mooney, left side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Offense in a hurry up here.
But it's fourth down.
Head to 60, head to 60, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Trap 60, trap 60.
Fourth down, Penix. He's got to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 30.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at first down here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On second down, Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7. set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. He'll give it to Kronsky-Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down game to Kronsky-Merritt. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Handoff right side for Kronsky-Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now. 70, get the wolf. Cut my team. Cut.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Dialing up a receiver screen. Inside the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 23. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Throw caught at the 6. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Again, it's Robinson. And This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. 19s, take off.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Daniels back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
Dragon 60.
Washington 1st down.
From the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out here on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Penix here from the gun. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Set. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
On first down, here's Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Fits it through the middle. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Get the Eagles! Get the Eagles!
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Shut up! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19. Big alert. Big alert. Hot go.
Penix now to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 Pirates. 7. Let's go now. 18. Panther 60.
Here's Penix to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Down. Rocco leading. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Play action. Here's Penix. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that was Terry McLaurin on the target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have his up and across midfield partner to the 48. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Running right, this is Krosky Merritt. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one. Daniels. And they pick him off again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Daniels now. Quickly to McLaurin. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
First down.
18.
They'll So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations.
Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They send a receiver in motion right. Daniels, 3rd and goal. He's got it. It's in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60, 18, rap, 18, rap, jab 60, jab 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They're going play fake with Penix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Penix. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Penix is going to throw again. Back to Pitts it goes. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And again, it's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Drake London with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This will end up as a touchback.
The Commanders first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Mark picked up. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Stephanie! Dragon 60! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready!
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Ready!
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Penix now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. You also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like forceps. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Okay, ready? 60 by 6. Ready? 60 in.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 21.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start. Nice.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18. Ready?
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And he sneaks just through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They're going to run again here with Frosty Merritt. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18, run. Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The tackle made by Lawrence Armstrong. It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and...
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, look again, it's just a